Hello, it's me. I'm so excited today, I can hardly contain myself. But don't worry, I will. Now listen, just today I posted a new video called Chicken, the Sky's the Limit as part of ingredient prep. So I want to continue that theme, and today I am going to make a chicken casserole out of some of my ingredient prep. This is going to make your life so much easier if you get the hang of this. It really doesn't take much time. A little effort on the front end will give you big rewards later on down the line, okay? All right, so you may recall that in previous Simple Food, Simple Life videos, I've given you pointers on preparation of ingredients, such as freezing them, having fresh ingredients. For example, here's some chopped fresh ingredients: green onion, bell pepper, celery, just all kinds of goodies in here. Now these are fresh, not frozen. So the mushrooms, I gave you a pointer on how to do the mushrooms. Prep them ahead of time when you get a really good buy. I have some of those left. I've got my white frozen rice that I make it, freeze it myself, so that I've always got a nice handy bag of white rice in my freezer. This is the chicken that I did the other day, and it's shredded chicken, and I'm going to be using that in the casserole today. It's frozen also. And the other ingredients, I've got some pre-prepped toasted breadcrumbs. So those are going to go on top of my casserole too. This is going to be so easy for you. You are going to love it. I'm going to add some other things to it, and I'm going to pull together for you a beautiful, wholesome meal of chicken casserole as our main dish. Okay? All right, now I'm going to show you how easy this is, and so don't leave me, okay? Stay with me. Stay with me, because you're going to really love this. Okay? All right. Hang in. I'm going to be back. Okay, I'm back. I'm glad you stuck with me. Way to hang in there. Okay. Now this is what I've done. Remember those ingredients in the beginning of the video, those pre-prepped ingredients that I showed you? I measured them out and I put them in a bowl. And what I have here, I've got 3 cups of cooked rice. Remember, I prepared it ahead of time, so it was in the freezer. I have 2 cups of cooked chicken, and that's from my chicken video. I will post that at the bottom, put a link at the bottom so you can watch it if you haven't seen it. I put 1 cup of those fresh chopped vegetables in here. I have 1/2 cup of mushrooms that I prepared ahead of time a couple of weeks ago, and I had those in the freezer. So I've got 1/2 cup of those, and I've got 1 heaping tablespoon of garlic in here. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in my large handy dandy bowl, and to that I'm going to add 1 can of cream of chicken soup. It doesn't matter what kind of cream soup you want. You can use any cream soup. Mushrooms, celery, asparagus, seriously, it doesn't matter. It's whatever you prefer or whatever you have on hand. I decided that I was going to use the cream of chicken. I've got 2.5 cups of very hot water. I heated it up on the stove. It was not quite boiling, but almost. I have a cup of milk, and that's almond milk because that's what I have, and I'm still working on my carton of almond milk. I have 1 envelope of onion soup mix, and this is just an off-brand. It's a store brand that was on sale, and I picked up a couple of boxes because it was very cheap, and I decided I'm going to put that in for some really good flavor. And I've got some toasted breadcrumbs here, which I will put those on at the end. And also I have a buttered casserole dish, which all the ingredients are going to go in once I get them mixed up. Okay? All right. So I think to make the mixing a little easier, I'm going to mix up my sauce part, my liquid part separately, and I'm going to get that all mixed up. I'm going to get this in the bowl, and I'm going to get it all mixed up together, and then I'll show you what it looks like, okay? Oh, and I forgot. This is such an important ingredient. Parsley. You got that. Yeah, I'm getting crazy with it. Parsley. All right, then. Hang in, and I'll show you what this looks like when it's all mixed up. Okay? All right. Don't leave me. Okay, here we go. Doesn't this look good already? Now, just so you know, because you know, sometimes when you cook, that's just a work in progress, isn't it? But just so you know, I reduced my water that I originally thought I would use. I reduced the water to 1.5 cups of hot water, and I increased my rice by a cup. I decided that I wanted it to be thicker, okay? So what I've done here, you can see the mixture is in there. It's all mixed up together. I just mixed it all up in a big bowl. I put it in my casserole dish, and I sprinkled some breadcrumbs over the top of it, and some parsley, cause it looks pretty, and it's good to go. Now, I'm not going to bake this right away. I'm going to stick it in the refrigerator, cover it up, and probably 30 minutes before supper, I will put it in a 350-degree oven until it's done, until it's nice and bubbly and heated through. Just remember that other than these raw vegetables that are in here that are fresh, everything in here is cooked. Most everything is cooked already. So you're looking at about 350 degrees for maybe 30 minutes. And that's it. Now, I was thinking about this, and I thought, well, I'm not sure whether I want to have a salad with it or maybe some French cut green beans. I do have some of those too. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, okay? All right, now, when I bake this, I am going to come back, and I'll show you what it looks like, okay? So be sure and hang in there. Now, you don't have to hang in there, you know, like stand there. But I will. I'll show you what it looks like for sure. Okay, it looks good already. All right, so we'll be back. Here we go. It's done. This beautiful chicken casserole made primarily from ingredient prep. Doesn't it look really good? It smells delicious. You know what? You can do this. It's easy to do. And you don't necessarily have to pre-prep your ingredients, but by golly, if you're in a hurry, it sure helps. I can tell you that. All right. Now I'm going to dig into this. This looks good. And I just want to tell you, this took 45 minutes because I just wanted to make sure that it was perfectly done. So I left it in there at 350 degrees for 45 minutes. Oh gosh, it smells so good. It's hot, 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 hot. All right, I want to bring this over here so you can see a little bit better. Doesn't that look good? Do you see how the rice and the vegetables and the chicken? I decided to keep it simple and just have a nice salad with this. But I want you to look at it. Got the seasoned breadcrumbs are toasted on the top. I think I'm going to taste it, but I want to taste it without, hopefully without burning myself. See the chicken? There's a nice piece of chicken in there. You know what? I think it's going to be good. All right, hang on. It's really good. Now you notice I didn't put any salt or pepper in this because I felt like it had enough seasoning. You know what? This is warming. It's comforting. The vegetables still have just a slight crunch to them. It is absolutely wonderful. I hope you will try this. And you know what? You use whatever ingredients you want in your casserole. It's your casserole. If you have pre-prepared some ingredients and you've got them tucked away in your refrigerator or freezer, and you want to use those, oh, by all means do. So good, so delicious. And you know what? You don't have to use rice. You can use pasta for this beautiful dish. Oh, this is good. I'm going to put some dressing on my salad, and I'm going to get right into this and enjoy it. Okay? All right. I love you. You can do this. I have faith in you. So jump in there and go for it, okay? All right. And you know what? Just remember one thing, that little is much when God is in it. And that is a true saying. All right. Talk to you later. Love ya. Bye. Thank you for watching Simple Food, Simple Life. Please like, subscribe, and share.